Hey YouTube, my rant for today is men bothering, bullying, or harassing other women while we're grocery shopping and we're by ourselves. We don't have our husband with us, our boyfriends, our significant others with us, or we may be single. And one thing I notice is grocery shopping when I'm by myself. I notice that some men, if they see that you're not with a man, and I don't know what's going through their minds, I don't know, but sometimes they could be with a wife, their girlfriend, or their son or their daughter, and I noticed that from my experiences, that I guess they see a woman by herself shopping as vulnerable. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I know I've been pushed by a man, stepped in front of by a man in line with his wife standing there looking at him crazy sometimes, because most of the time when things like this happen, a woman will make eye contact with the man's woman. If he has a female there with him, will make eye contact like, what the hell? And then sometimes, the woman will be like, hey, give her some space, or hey, you're being rude, you're standing on her, or you just stepped in front of her in line and just stood there, or you're bullying this woman. What is going on here? And I'm thinking, do they beat up their women at home? Do they do this to their wives at home so their wives don't notice what they're doing when they go out in public and picking on other women? I don't know what it is, but I know I've experienced it quite a bit. And I'm not single. It's just that every time I go out, I don't think I need my husband with me to go grocery shopping or go to the laundromat, or just do anything outside the house. I should be able to go out by myself with confidence without worrying about being pushed around by these men in the stores. And I don't understand what this mentality is with some of these men, and I noticed, like, one time I went to pay my cell phone bill, and I could have paid it over the phone using a credit card, but I was out and about, so hey, let me stop in and go pay my phone bill. Now I walk in, the guy's helping me, the store was not busy. I walked in, I was receiving help from one of the clerks. This large man walks in, and he walks right to where I'm standing, and he just shoulder to shoulder. It's like I didn't have no room to really move, and I'm like, now that you're on me, what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to turn around and say, excuse me, could you get your body off of me? And then here comes the rest of his family and stuff, and I'm like, okay, what is this? Okay, I'm a customer, I'm paying my phone bill, this should be easy, but no. He was quite large, and me, I'm not the type to confront men because I'm a woman, and I don't think I am a man, so I don't really say anything when things like this happen. I just try to, if I can, just try to get out of the situation, but sometimes I can't. And sometimes either another man will say something. Sometimes if you see it, sometimes it's the clerk, sometimes it's the cashier that stops it. And one time I had my little nephew with me, and I went to the Goodwill, and I love thrift stores. I'm up here just have him in the car, just rolling around, looking at clothes, looking at things, And this man, two men, one of them, I guess, I don't know what was wrong. He might hate women, I don't know. But I was looking at an item, and he came over, and he just got right in front of me, and he just stood there like, what the hell are you doing? And he looked at me like he could have just knocked all my teeth out just on GP. He was like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know what was up with that. And so I'm shopping with my nephew and everything, and this man we're not even in the aisle. I'm coming down through some walking through some clothes and stuff with this big car with my nephew in it. And this man, he's trying to squeeze in between me, the cart, the clothes on my nephew. He got a pallet of clothes in his hands, and I'm noticing I could feel bad vibes. I could feel, and I feel other people's energy, and I could just feel that he wasn't right. Something was wrong with him. And I'm looking because I observe people. I'm a Virgo. I observe and I analyze things, and I could tell that he was trying to hit my nephew in the head with these clothes. Like, I could tell, like, he knew what he was doing. My nephew's biracial. Maybe he had a problem with that. So he's trying to knock my nephew in the head. Mind you, my nephew's 5 years old. He tried to knock him in the head with all these clothes and break his neck and shit and come through like I just supposed to stand there and let him do this. So I'm standing there like, and I stopped him. I'm sorry. I put my hands on him. I put my hands out before he can get to my nephew, and I kind of pushed him back. And I was like, excuse me, what are you doing? Like, could you just wait a minute? We'll move. We're coming out. Just hold on. You can't fit through here. That's obvious. I'm not about to let you assault my nephew, or, you know what I'm saying? You can hurt me and assault me, but you're not going to assault my nephew. So the cashier scene is a male. I didn't even know he's seen all this. So the man stood there, and he was like, you get your blue, hands off of me. Who the hell do you think you are? So now at this time I'm getting nervous. I'm like, okay, my baby's sitting here. I don't know if this man gonna shoot me, gonna go off, he gonna try to hurt us, and before I can even figure out what the hell to do next, because this man just assaulted us, or trying to assault us, and I'm stopping him from assaulting my nephew, which just happened a couple of times, mostly with white men or white females who don't like, I guess, my family being biracial or not, and they're attacking us because they feel that they can, and you don't have to do anything to them or provoke them or anything. So the cashier, he out of nowhere, he just starts yelling, like, he was like, hey, dude, what is wrong with you? Get over here, leave them alone and get your shit and get out. And I had no idea this man, a white man, I had no idea he was seeing what was going on, and this man came to my rescue, and he helped me and my nephew, and I'm so grateful. And I know I mentioned race and everything, and I apologize for that. It's a habit, and I know it doesn't matter. But for some people it does, because I'm just putting it out there because I felt that they was attacking us in certain situations because my nephew's biracial, and and I'm a medium skinned black woman, so I guess they took offense to that and they decided to attack. I don't know if anybody have any input on why these men is going out here picking and bullying on these women, and innocent women, or strangers and stuff, especially when we are alone or by ourselves, don't have a husband, or our sons with us, that we have to. Should we have to? And when they have a woman with them, I've been threatened many times, or even on my job, trying to do my job, being polite goes out the door. I'm trying to tell this man he can't do this, he can't do that, that's part of my job. His wife's standing there, he threatened me, he hunching all up in my face and everything, like gonna hit me and stuff, and she just standing there looking. I'm looking at her like, this is a shame. I feel ashamed for you to be married to someone like this, who would sit up here and try to hunch up like they're about to hit a woman because she's telling them, the rules, what you can and cannot do. That's part of my job. So I just want to know what everyone thinks out there, especially the women, and some men too. How do you feel about what I'm saying? Let me know. LynVirgos@gmail.com.